specifically around 2 to 5 a.m. We had a lot of thunder, and if you were facing west, you probably heard a lot of the rain hitting your windows, so those winds were pretty strong, around 50 miles per hour. Now, the big story from yesterday was Kankakee. Now, this was in Champaign. This was taking around 6 p.m. You could see the Kankakee storm, and now you could just see how strong the convection was from the storm and how much damage this did to Kankakee. Now, I just had some satellite imagery I put together here. This was 2:42 p.m. As you can see, the storm started north of Bloomington. And also pay attention north of that storm, there's a small storm as well that brought some hail to the Bolingbrook all the way to the Chicago area. Now, as the hours progress, we're going to see these storms start to intensify, bringing large hail to Chicago and even Kankakee. And that wasn't the only story that we had this past week. We had snow this past weekend as well. This was from my room, just snow blowing through. And then here's from my balcony. We had a nice little layer of snow. And last week, we weren't sure if we were going to see a flurry or not, but we definitely saw some flurries that weekend. Look at the quad there, just beautiful snow on the ground. This was during the day, so it was starting to melt. But it did last for a few days, so people got to take pictures. And even for some, this might have been their first snow ever in their life. So currently in the weather, we're looking at some clear skies. There is some rain in the southern part of Indiana, but that's not affecting us. We did see some clouds earlier this morning, but that is fully out of the way, and we should expect sun throughout the rest of the day. So right now, currently 64 degrees. It's just beautiful out there. I mean, if we're comparing it to last weekend, we saw temperatures in the 30s, and now we're in the 60s. We're looking at westerly winds at 17 miles per hour. And then as the hours progress, we're going to reach up to the 70s. Pretty crazy to think that we were below freezing before, and now we're back up to 70s, feeling like almost summer here in Champaign. This cold front passed through, and we're going to see some windy conditions, and these colder temperatures are going to be back. We're looking at around low 30s, and then even the lows around 20 degrees. So NWS has us predict this and a slight chance of severe storms. So what does this mean for us? We're looking at a higher chance of some damaging winds if we do see some severe storms tomorrow, but we also have a chance of some hail, flood, and even a tornado. Now, the tornado threat is more south of us, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't stay weather aware. Just keep an eye on the weather and make sure you are prepared in case something does pop out. Now, we also do have a drought currently right now. There is a fire risk, and with these winds, the risk is elevated. So just make sure you keep an eye out there, especially if you are in the open areas around Champaign. One thing we should be concerned about are the field-like temperatures. Now, this is the field-like temperatures for today by 5 p.m. Peak temperature-wise, we're looking at 97 degrees in Naperville. Look at Peru, reaching almost triple digits. But by tomorrow, we will reach triple digits to most of the Chicagoland area, especially southern part, especially looking back at Peru, 107 degrees. But even in Chicago, 103 degrees feels like temperature. Now, Benton Harbor did get to escape those triple digits, but again, 97 degrees, not feeling a lot cooler than what we are seeing. Temperature trend-wise, we're looking at average temperature around 63 degrees in this time of the month. And today, we will be around average temperature, but then the next few days, especially till Friday, we're looking at temperatures in the 70s and 80s. So it is going to feel a lot warmer than usual, and it's going to be very nice here. But then by the weekend, we'll see those temperatures drop back down to average temperatures, but still generally feel nice here in Champaign-Urbana. Now, 7-day forecast, as mentioned, we have those cloudy skies today and breezy winds today. But then in the next few days, we'll see those temperatures increase up to 80s by Wednesday and Thursday. But then Friday, we do see those temperatures still stay around in the 70s, but we do have a rain chance then. And we'll keep you updated throughout the week for that. And then on Saturday and Sundays, as mentioned, those temperatures will drop back down to the 60s around average, but the sun will be out. So I'll show you actually the whole graphic here, just so you can see the sun will be out most of the week. And Mary, I would say for sure, keep those shorts out because these temperatures are going to be a lot warmer than what we're used to. So definitely keep in mind and enjoy the weather out there. Now, we did have a freeze warning in effect in Champaign and most of Illinois this morning. This was from my balcony here. As you can see all the frost that accumulated there. And then you can see the line between the sun and the shade melting that frost there. So I actually have some plants and I covered them with a plastic bag last night since that's what NWS recommended. And as you can see, I'll move out the way there. They survived. Hey, we're looking at temperatures around 63 degrees. It's beautiful outside. A very nice warm morning for this time of the year in Champaign-Urbana. It's pretty windy out there though. And we're looking at westerly winds at 17 miles per hour. Now this background, this tree, really pretty. This was actually from last week. And this is it today. A lot of the wind is blowing a lot of the leaves out. And this should happen throughout most of this week into this weekend as well. So expect a lot of the leaves to fall out into early next week. Today, I'm going to say the temperature is going to be around 72 degrees, mostly sunny skies. And we're going to have winds from the southwest 5 to 10 miles per hour for the rest of the day. And then tonight, pretty warm out there, 58 degrees. We will see some increasing clouds as well. And we're looking at southwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, forecast for this Saturday, we're going to have some warm temperatures here in the southern part of the U.S. This is this low pressure system in the Michigan area bringing up this warm air from the southern part of the U.S., advecting it. But then once it starts to move southeast, we're going to see it advecting the cooler air down to us, and cooler meaning back to average temperatures around 50 degrees, mid 50s to the upper 50s as well. So for the next few days, today and tomorrow, very nice out there, 72 degrees. We're going to see some morning clouds tomorrow, but some afternoon sun. And then Sunday, the sun will be back out, but those temperatures will drop back down to average around 54 degrees. On Sunday, we are going to see daylight savings time come to an end. We're going to see that sunset time change to 4:48 p.m. So get ready for your clocks to change as well. Make sure you change any physical clocks you have in your room or your apartment. It is going to be an early one, and I am not excited for that at all. But today we're looking at temperatures around 60 degrees, mostly sunny skies, and we're looking at westerly winds at 15 miles per hour. Now tonight we're looking at temperatures around 35 degrees, a lot cooler, not freezing point yet, but getting closer to that. And soon we'll probably be getting used to those low temperatures getting around freezing point, especially later next month. We're looking at light winds at 5 miles per hour from the west.